Now, Charlie responded to my email, and we exchanged messages respectfully. We even exchanged phone numbers. So behind the scenes, I was talking with him over the email and addressing things that he had mentioned in his tweet. Now, eventually, we had our first phone conversation, lasting around 30 to 45 minutes. I felt it went very well. I opened the conversation by sharing with Charlie a little bit about my life and why I had started the Deen Show. And it was directly to help people like Charlie Kirk to understand Islam and Muslims. That's what the Deen Show is all about. Clearing up misconceptions and helping the average person like Charlie to understand what we are all about, purpose of life, why we're here, why we're created. And during the conversation, I shared insights about the Scofield Bible and how its origins have been used to divide Muslims and Christians and to promote an agenda. So we touched upon that. Also, dispensationalism. Now, the next part of our conversation, this is what really stood out to me. You know, you have long conversation, you can't remember everything, but this was one of the parts that I really remember clearly. And I'll never forget Charlie acknowledging to me that he knew nothing about Islam and that he had been taught to hate Islam, and admitted he was raised in a context where many around him had negative views about Muslims. This was clear. He told me this, and this stood with me. Charlie told me he had many Serbian friends growing up. And sadly, many Serbs are also taught to just hate Muslims, often calling Muslims Turks. And if you ask me, I believe he was also affected by this type of hatred. This is very extreme element. There's this very extreme element there. That's another discussion. Just look at what happened in Bosnia in 1992. So it shows the effects, how you can have people of hate around you, and this can truly affect you. And I truly believe this affected him, his way of thinking, and his hate of Islam and Muslims. So we got to be really careful who we hang with and who our friends are. So I asked Charlie if he had ever had any Muslim friends or knew any Muslims growing up. Charlie told me no, but that he had met a couple Muslims in college who were phenomenal individuals. He agreed to appear on my program, and I made it clear we could continue talking privately, but also extended the invitation just in case he wanted to be a guest on the program. And he agreed. We tried to set up the scheduling, but that meeting never materialized. Later, he told me that he couldn't make it due to him just having a baby. After I found this out, I congratulated Charlie. After some time, I noticed some of his public statements continued in that negative direction like before, spreading misinformation, lies, and hate. Now, as I opened up earlier, look, I firmly condemn the senseless violence that has taken his life. It's horrible. And those who condemn this senseless violence should just as easily condemn the same exact thing happening daily to innocent children in Palestine. You got to be consistent. Dialogue, education, and empathy are the tools that can prevent tragedies like this. I hope someone from his organization, Turning Point, or family will continue this conversation with me. So let's choose learning over hate and dialogue over senseless violence. And when you're ignorant about something, you're going to fear it. And that fear can lead you to do unreasonable things, including violence. So I invite you guys to take this gift from me to you. You can go to thedeenshow.com and I'll get you a free copy of the Qur'an from me to you. And I hope this story encourages those on his team and others to connect with us, and we shift from a trajectory of misinformation and hate about Islam to sitting down and having true dialogue to build true understanding with Muslims and Islam. Thank you very much. Peace be with you. Assalamu alaykum.